Oke, this is the time. Gue masukin. Kayaknya keluar lagi, ya kan? Oke, kita ambil kanan dulu. Kita cek. Oke, ini pintu dua warna berbeda. Ini bisa dibuka. Classroom 3A, the door is locked. Berarti disini nggak ada jalan, tapi ada kelas 3A. Ketika gue kadang lupa sama jalan-jalannya juga. Berarti ambil bawah dulu. Habisin bawah. Ember lagi. Oke. Kepencet, maaf. Ini sama aja ini. Oke, kita masuk sini. Ini kelasnya ya. Ada ini. Ini biasanya kunci. There's something here. A crystal shining with a faint purple glow is nest among the debris on the ground. Take it. Yes. Fire power stone.
Yui sensei.
Oke, gue anjay. Yui sensei. I think that really was a scream you heard. Did you find something? Yeah, some kind of stone lying on the ground. Looks like a ruby or no, probably an amethyst. Kishinuma, you can identify gemstones? No, not really. Shinozaki's the one who asked for that kind of stuff. Is that so? Well, then maybe I should give it to her. Ini masuk rute ya. Kalau gue kasih Shinozaki. Bentar, ini Kishinuma kayaknya mencurigakan deh. Ambil rute give aja. I guess now's probably not the best time for that. But will you take it and give it to her once she's calmed down a bit? It might make her feel a little better. No problem. And it offer the power stone. Gue gak yakin sama itu bocah. Beneran. Gue belum baca omong ya. Baca omong dulu. Dia cuma bernafas. Jadi satu-satunya ke sini. Ya, di blokade dapat lagi. It's a key, isn't it? The label on the key reads 3A. Take it? Yes. Oh, ini kuncinya kelas A. 3A. No teachers allowed on the third floor. Guru nggak boleh lewat. Udah, gue balik. Nanti gue bisa masuk kelas 3A tadi. Yang pintunya beda sendiri. Nah, classroom 3A, the door's not unlocked. Oke, masuk. Well, if it isn't teacher, are you all by yourself? Decide to stop shaking and shivering with the other two back in 1A, did you? I'll have you know I heard one of my students screaming and have set out to find her. I see, regrettably, as I keep telling people, that won't be possible. This could exist in a nexus where multiple dimensions overlap. It's but a single closed space in a sea of closed space. In other words, even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she occupy different dimensions, which means you two can never meet. If when you should die, perhaps your body or your spirit may move from one space to another, or maybe you can find some means of traversing the planes freely, as they do. Consider this fair warning. Even if you should find the exact spot from which your student's scream emanated, she herself may not be there, and if she isn't, there's not a thing you can do about it. But I heard her voice. It is true that other children have been brought here quite recently. Children who, by all appearance, are indeed your students. But as I suggest, time and space do not behave as you'd assume here. They are fragmented. You say you heard a scream. That scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago. Or perhaps it occurred in another space many hours previous. It may even have been an echo from the future. Who's to say? With this phenomenon as it is, it's entirely possible for two close spaces to have some small influence on one another, even when out of sync. It doesn't matter, I can't just ignore that agonizing scream and go on my merry way. Step aside. Oh, setannya dilawan bro. Burungnya kuat ini. Gue harap. The shelves are filled with just about every variety of cutting implement. Kitchen knife, surgical tools, chisels, etc. all appear unusual sharp. With so many metal tools in one place, this cabinet must be exceptionally heavy. Wow, ada api merah. Step aside, why don't you fuck off, you damn corporeal. Gempa lagi. An earthquake. Jepit tisu. In all the world, the most untrustworthy individuals of them all are your school teachers. All you care about is your own well-being. You're not worried about your students, you're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them. This really hurts. Oh, kebaca. Taken mean? When you see a problem among your kids, you just keep your distance, because you sure will not want to get involved. You have to keep up appearance, right? You just pick out the problem children and chip away at them little by little until they either drop out or get expelled. You're not disciplining them. You're just raging at them. That's not... I've never met a teacher who actually cared about her students, not once. You're wrong. All of your students are destined to starve to death in this godforsaken house if they don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first. There's no other possible outcome. They all die meaningless deaths, just like I did. And they sure won't be thinking about you when they take their final breaths. Ditindihin lemari yan. Sakit itu. Any last words, bitch?
Shut up, bitch!
I'll tell them to your students as I end their miserable lives. Oh! Spare! Ah! Come again? Spare my students! What was that? Please, I don't care what happens to me, just please spare their lives. They're not your children, you're not their mother. Are you really still pretending to care about them? Dirty liar, did you know when you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain you felt at the moment of your death for all eternity? And I'm going to crush you to dust. The pain must be unbearable, unimaginable, and we're going to feel that pain every moment of every day, forevermore. Yes. Ask me to spare you. It's what you really want, isn't it? Be honest with me, and I'll consider sparing your life. Utala kita. Nah, mana ya? Spare my students atau spare me ya? Ini juga rute lagi nih. My students, don't you harm a hair on their heads, you hear me? You're one stubborn little bitch. This is excruciating. I think my rib cage is broken. It feels like someone's pushing this cabinet down on top of me with superhuman force. I'm losing consciousness. Ah, does it hurt? Oh, poor baby. Your corpse will look just like a dead frog on the side of the road. Everybody live life. I love you all. Kok black screen? Meanwhile, whoa! Another earthquake! I think it's over.